What's up everyone, it's Boris, new video, and today I'm going to talk about MGP 2024 National Selection of Norway Heat 1, and I will watch it live. Of course, this is going to be a reaction, analysis, and all the ideas I will have during it, and I will comment this ex post. Even though I'm watching to it live, I will saw all the stagings, all the performances for the very first time. I will give you exactly the fresh feeling I'm having out of them just right now. Of course, I will be watching the whole thing, but I will skip it to the main all 6 acts which are competing for the finals. 3 will make it, 3 won't make it. Which of them will make it? Well, that of course we will see after the reactions. And what I'm going to do, I will comment also on what I think about those qualifiers. If they are good for me, not good for me, whatever. Like, it's not even a good wording used good. Like, people are voting. People want them in the finals, they will be in the finals. My goal is to comment on all 6 performances and give you the best analysis possible, and also my first opinion, first thoughts. Is there somebody in the first semi-final who can make it to Eurovision finals and maybe to top 10, top 5, maybe even to claim a winner of Eurovision 2024 in Malmö? Let's talk. Matild SBZ, Chris Archer and Slandang. Woman Show! This is the first act of MGP 2024. Started with the graphics. She's in the very fake bath. Probably it's down up front, so she's standing actually, not lying. 100%. Of course. Very good idea. Oh my god, they know how to do show stagings. It looks very good. She has amazing energy. Sings amazingly. Okay, and 90s are here. This 19 cringe sold out 100%. Very nice editing, amazing editing. Oh, it's fun to watch. Actually, I was worried a little bit that it can be boring, but even though that this stage is not huge enough or extremely huge, it works. Also, they use Guitar Hero. Oh my god, I love when they are just, you know, doing graphical stuff. So even it's cringy, it's fun to watch. And it's good, actually, it's very well done. Intimate moment in this improvised living room. Okay, the cape. Like, to support this Superwoman thing, unnecessary in my opinion. It was a weird moment when they were putting things on her. This cape. And the sound is so clean. So clean. And did I see trampoline over there? Or maybe the guys were using it when they were jumping on the set, for sure. Good, bravo! I really enjoyed this act. It was funny, it was dynamic, it worked out, it just went crazy with all the energy. It was there, like, I'm sold, I'm like, and you know this is not music for me at all, but I was enjoying watching it. I was enjoying looking at the stage with its minimal. It was supported just by lights, some graphics, some motions, but an amazing editing. I think for such songs, it's so important that you have so many edits which support the tempo dynamics. You will never get bored, because if you just look at it once again, you just find out that everybody kind of were on static positions. They didn't really move all over the stage, here and there, dance. No, they were static, kind of dancing on one place. But the magic of the cameras and the editing really worked. That's what makes them dance even more. That's why it worked, and that's why I actually liked it. I have nothing to say. Like, it was sung amazingly, it looked great, I had fun, it was dynamic, I like the song, I like the staging, good. And the next one is Fredrik Haaland, Stranded. Very nice piano. Vocals. That's very first impression, very hard to then put it out of my head, not to focus on vocals, first notes, but he was probably nervous. I think he a little bit found himself. I like that it did intimate like this. A little bit of backlight would be great. Now. But he's struggling vocally at some point. It's not that sure, probably because he's nervous, or it's hard sound to sing in this tone. Actually, now the beat should be a little bit more supported, because it takes you out of the energy if you don't feel it anywhere. I don't say anything, but probably the lights behind could be like beat a little bit with support the melody, you know. This is what you should do a little bit better, in my opinion, because the beat is only on the piano, but you can see just from the above shot, so like this now with the lights, that works, you know. See that visual and music is supported by each other, so the brain is magically into it. And this beat should be more, because it's dominant at some point, and it should be more supported. Let's say also he's not really able to sing it that well, so at some point he lost me. Even the song is nice, actually I can enjoy it more than the studio version live, even if it's not perfect. Okay. But he looks amazing on the camera, I must say, and at some point I really enjoyed it. I like those very intimate, very close down stagings, because they must be made very sensitively, you know. It's not easy to say like, okay, let's forget about any ideas, let's make it very, very simple in a big show. Make it very, very simple. This is for producers the hardest choice to do, because everybody wants everything to exploding. Like, this is a perfect way to do it. That's sensitive, that also means that everybody knows what they're doing. Could have it been done a little bit better? Yes, in my opinion, some beats should be supported a little bit differently, but it's a detail. I think it's a detail when you focus on the fact that you're trying to find anything else because you're lost because of the singer a little bit from the beginning. But that's just the first reaction, first professional thought, let's say. And let's skip to the next one. So next is Mira and Heart on Fire. Oh my god, it's crazy remembering things. Mira, Heart on Fire. And this, I like this song from the studio version very much, because it's very positive, very uplifting, so please sing it perfectly. Love the staging already, like this wall, love this LED wall, love this idea. The backtrack is done so good that it's supporting, it works as one body. Amazing. Who's the music engineer for this? Mira should really give you some prize for this. Because when she's alone there, she's a little bit struggling also. Whenever the back vocals supporting her, that's richness, that works. Whenever she's alone in there, you can see that there is a space to improve. Oh my god, they should clean this floor. I so don't like when it's that dirty. It's always like this. Sorry, it's like stupid detail, right? No, the vocals are not the strongest. Then also the energy is perfect, but that must go all together. Yeah, and also a little bit more editing would help this song to shine. Or faster lights. It's very dark, honestly. For such a song uplifting, this should be a little bit more lit up. Little bit more of confetti. Oh my god, she looks amazing on camera. Like honestly, if I just now take the sound off, this would be perfect. This ideas with the frames, that's nice. That's good. That really works. Although the dance routine behind, you know, all the dancers, everything, costumes, they a little bit are to same color as everything else, but also the stage is narrow. How would I do it? Put it a little bit more back if it would be possible. By space, probably not. But definitely I put some details on them so they shine a little bit more, or put more lights on them probably, because they are a little bit dark in the costumes. They're going the same color as the background a little bit, like burnt together a little bit. I don't know what is the English term for it. Like, even though the energy is amazing, like from the dancers, from Mira, that would work. But it should be more. But if she sings perfectly, then this wouldn't be an issue. It was at some point a little bit not the Eurovision level at some point. I don't like, of course they're nervous, it's a stress, it's cameras, this is not easy, but this is also the selection to take the best, give chance to the people who deserves it also, and they work their ass off to get there. So for me this is a big thing, but there is still a little bit missing, and that's it. The song is still good. Actually, I enjoy it in studio version still. Whatever you think about it, I don't care. Let's move on to the next competitor, which is Goth Minister. We come alive. Okay, Goth Minister, We Come Alive. Of course it's Goth Minister. Okay, child. It's a child. Of course, this must go with the costumes like that. It's a theatrical thing. It's a show. But he's alone there. No band. So he's minister ruling just the kid. Like a nightmare, of course, a vampire. Yeah, I love the editing when it's like glitching. Because for very static thing, this is dynamic. This is how you can make absolutely static thing more dynamic than the dance song before from Mira. You know, just watch it. No one's moving there. Just hands, but it's static scene. Oh my god, dancers. The obsession with the dancers. But it's like a music video, I like it. Like, this is amazing. Bravo. Dancers unnecessary. That's ruining it for me. No need. It's like a weird obsession. They didn't... distracting, come on. The editing is amazing. The idea of the house was amazing. Okay. His costume is great. Now there's another person. Huh. But the dancers, take them off. What the hell? Like somebody's like, I can see how somebody was thinking like, there is something missing. Ha, dancers. No, don't put them everywhere. This would be enough minimalistic. It was working with the glitching. One vampire, second vampire, she vampire. And all, it would be just a master of puppets thing. Oh, fuck. Anyway, this is one detail. As a song, it works. I like his singing. I like the editing. I like the idea of black and white filters, glitching. He doesn't need to move really, and he's not that cringy like in the music video when he was doing all of this, you know. Actually, he's a good performer. Big. Everything is on beat, done perfectly. Yes. Works. With all the focus, defocus thing, perfect. Bravo. Bravo, minus dancers. Woo! Bravo, Goth Minister. Like, this was a proper act. Like, also those before were a proper act, but this was sung perfectly. This was staged almost perfectly. Like, okay, the dancer's obsession, this is something okay. But even though by editing, it was by tempo. By lights, everything was keeping the tempo. By every single detail what was there was by the tempo, with the good ideas, the break of the house, the little girl, the movements, the defocus focus stuff, that all keeps your eye entertained. So I was definitely entertained. I was enjoying the music through the visuals. Yes, this is the thing. So who made this did a fantastic staging on a minimalistically. I would even say keep it even more minimal and focus more on staging or light change of colors. Like this breakdown of the house. Just good. This is perfect. Good. Goth Minister, bravo. I'm very curious. I really hope that you will make it to the finals after this performance, for sure. It's a full package. Full package, even the song, which I would say it doesn't bring any edge. It's not the best song I heard this year. It works. It's very, very, but very enjoyable. Really, really, congratulations. Next! And also write me in the comments below, what do you think so far? Because now I don't know who's gonna. Now I don't really know who's gonna win it, you know. So let's wait for it, and let's move on to the next one. Next one, Ingrid Jasmine and the song Ea. It's not a bad song at all. I'm very curious how it's gonna be live. Very, very, very good start. Amazing start. Good. Dancers, of course. Okay, the reflection play. Nice nails. Oh my god, she's so charismatic, so beautiful. It's somehow minimalistic. I missed something over there. Okay, it's idea, right? Nice. Okay, until then, it was somehow interesting. I don't like the costumes. I also like its sexuality. Kind of. She has an amazing voice. Amazing voice. That was very nice. This works. The staging is... I think for this also, it would also on the stage would look more intimate. Okay, this is the dance hall I was talking about also in the studio version reaction. But where is it? Huh. Closer. Close up was missing. Again, close up. Should be 3 edits. Okay, that definitely should have been recorded better. That would help it. Then it would look like a proper solo, also by lights. The lights are interrupting me because it's actually, they are still the same. It looks static because there's no LED screen, nothing like that. That would look also much better if it's a little bit more intimate, like in the beginning, not say like that much, but more like contra lights and so on. It feels too 90s at some point. But actually, as a performance, I liked it. I actually liked it more than the studio version of the song. I enjoyed it. I can enjoy it. I see place for improvements, but also I think she can be a contender for making it to the finals. This will be tough, but let's talk about it after the next one. Okay, Margaret Burger. This is my favorite. You know, this is my favorite song. Oblivion. Okay, I forgot to listen. Amazing voice. Amazing voice. I like the costumes, simplistic, but very chic. It reminds me the... Sweet Dreams music video. A little bit by costumes. Oh my god, she's singing so clean. Although the stage looks clean, simplistic, very nice. And it's not about the dancers, which is great. They are there to create a tempo, but without any focus yet. Let's keep it this way. I want to focus on her. This. Okay, they did a 35mm film effect by the framing. That was very nice. Again. Maybe they should keep it, but they should do better beat by lights. It's too much. Here they should play a little bit with the focus. to really like center her better. This is amazing. So far this is perfect. Let's just do the chorus. They should maybe more play with the like zoom in, zoom out. Zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. This is not enough dynamic. They could do this better. But this is just the editing, they have the tools for it, so. Or the yellow lights are just not belong into this cold, all cold staging, which I think visually is stunning. It's simplistic, but it's modern, fresh. But these yellow lights don't really belong there. Keep it now. She has a voice. Oh my god, she has a voice. They just must improve the staging. Okay. Still some mistakes, but this first time for this shot is amazing. They should play a bit more with this by dynamics. That would work better. So they have space to improve the staging. The song works, he's singing amazingly. Definitely going to finals, there is no doubt about it. She looks fantastic. Costumes, chicks, everything screams 2024, whatever. This works, and I'm glad it works because I didn't know if Margaret would be able to sing this song clean all the way through, and she did. I think the smart thing was that she was staying on the space, but on the spot. It was dynamic anyway. Without her, every focus was on her, kind of. There is a space to improve the staging for sure, in my opinion. But maybe you liked it, write me in the comment below. I also kind of liked it. But I feel that if there is still like 50%, especially in the most important part, which they can really make it dynamic more, and also a little bit more focus on her in there because she has pretty face, beautiful, charismatic. I like her smile is addictive, 100%. I love it. So congratulations, Margaret, and see you in the finals. I hope. That would be funny if she won't do it, right? Let's say who was the best. Definitely Margaret. Definitely Goth Minister. And then I have two options. The woman show or Ea. Honestly, if I can pick, I would take the woman show. Because it had the power, energy, show element, which I enjoy the most by staging. But also Ea was good. Was good enough to prove that this can also work, and I think it would look much better in the Eurovision stage or bigger stage with the bigger LED screen, more backdrop and little bit of more focus on lights, then it would be perfect because she was singing perfect. Like actually only two acts were underperforming in my opinion, which was Mira's and Fredrik Haaland. Those two didn't really perform their songs perfectly. The rest did, and will be hard to choose who to send home and who to leave. Like Margaret and Goth Minister, I think they are for sure qualifiers. But then the third place, well, I would be happy for both. If it's woman show or if it's Ea, both good. So let's see who it's gonna be. So here it is. They have this very nice, like I love the MGP design in general. I love it. It's so chic. So who will qualify? Who will qualify? Let's make it a little bit dramatic. The Goth Minister is nervous. Okay, so Yasmin made it. So Ingred Yasmin, right? Ingred Yasmin. So if she made it, definitely Margaret and Goth Minister. Come on.
Mira, du
No.
Dessverre ute av konkurransen.
Margaret Burger. Du are finalist. Of course. Come on, that would be so weird.
Med videre til
Yoo-hoo! Surprise! Oh, come on, this was the best of it. By sound, by music itself, it was the best. Definitely it was the best. No doubt. It's the best song. Also the best performance.
Fredrik Halland, du er
Oh, poor guy. But no. He don't feel it.
konkurransen.
He knew. He knew it wasn't perfect. Doesn't matter. There's maybe a big career ahead.
Så vi igjen med
Don't lose it, man.
og Matilde Espeseth, Chris Archer og
Espeseth. Espeseth in Czech. Okay, both of them would be great, but in this combination, I would prefer Goth Minister. It's so cringy, but it works.
Det er bare én finaleplass igjen, og den som går videre til Trondheim er
The face.
Goth-minister!
God Minister. Bravo. Bravo, because it was second best. So I mean. Alright, so what do I think about it? Let me a little bit rearrange this setup. Okay, it was a very nice semi-final one. I think it was very clear who's gonna qualify at some point. Only doubt I had between Aya and Woman Show. Actually, Woman Show surprised me a lot by the live performance. It was basically flawless. With Aya, that would work on the bigger stage. What I would do there to reinvent the dancing parts, which can I think be done much better, or not to start that intimately in like trying to be a joke in the beginning and make it big immediately. Both would help in my opinion. That's I think each staging, just not the Goth Minister, I think needs a little bit of improvement in my opinion. Like I just feel that it's possible to make it even better. It's already very good. Like what can I compare? In Czech Republic we are not even close to this ever, especially not in live shows, never. So what can I say? But that's what I would do, or at least try to do. And the potential is here, and I know that the quality of directors in Norway also is there, so it's not impossible. It's a good thing to find out that each of the acts who made it to the finals, they're amazing performers. They can sing all of them live. It works great, so already there is a big potential for a very good finals. There is no finalist from this heat who I would say like that's not really it. So at least this is perfect. Now I'm very curious about the other ones, because maybe we already saw the winner performance. What do you think? Write me in the comments below. Tell me what do you think about the Heat 1 Norway, if you like all the finalists who made it, if you are sad for somebody, or if this is exactly the mix you would expect to go to the finals. And how did you like the stagings and everything I said, everything you saw, everything what you can share with me? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. Actually, it reached 6,000 people. This was my goal. I made it just sooner, so now the new goal is there. 10,000 guys. Can you make it? Can you help me with that? Let's do this together. Maybe there will be much more on the next video. So see you there. See you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.